long time ago, in a place far, far away, 'twas a dark and stormy night. Once upon a time, hello, hey everybody, what do you think about that new fancy countdown we got working? That's the coolest thing ever. I worked on that for 30 minutes yesterday. Did it work?
Yeah, it worked.
Yep, Bass Angler is here. Hey, Leon. Who else should I be saying hello to? I want to do a better job.
Oh, it's Mike's birthday.
Yes, it is Mike's birthday. Did you remember that, or did somebody in the stream remember
No,
that?
I remember.
Good job. Happy birthday, Mike. 25 today. If I don't count down, that's right. There's Woody. Hello, everybody. Okay, so today is our first live stream in a long time, and it's our 14th live stream, and this is the most pictures we've ever gotten. So that is pretty cool. Hey, also, Bass Angler, did you see my shirt?
Hey, Bass Man, look.
Check, you got to see the back.
Yeah, he called me a killer shirt.
Is the shirt on the screen here?
Yeah, you can see it.
Whoop. So yes, I am wearing a 5150 Van Halen shirt and Star Wars pajama pants for the win. That's how you do it. That is how you do it. Well, how many pictures did we get? We got like 1 million.
69.
We got like 1 million pictures. Van the man. That's cool. Yeah, we got 69 pictures, which is the most we've ever gotten. I figured this would be either the easiest challenge we've ever done. You know, it's because everybody makes one picture in a year that they like. Or maybe it's the hardest because, gosh, then you got to figure out which one it is. When Heather and I did our best photos of 2020 video, I just picked out, you know, some videos that we made didn't get any pictures at all in the best of video, and some got 1, some got 3, one of them got 6 or 7. The Animal Kingdom Z50 video got a whole bunch, but I want to keep this shirt unwrinkled so 5150 is plainly visible, but with all my curves of flab, it might be difficult to do that. Yes, I definitely dressed up. This is Heather got me this for Crumma. She said Mara Crumma, and she gave me this shirt. Very cool.
Hey, Cuban Rum.
Oh, Cuban Rum's here. Hey, everybody, Cuban Rum. I have a featured channel today that I've been planning on using for a week or so. But everybody should also go and check out Cuban Rum has a YouTube channel. He put his first video up, I think, yesterday. It's really cool. He's down there in the tropical paradise of Miami. And he went, in this video, he went to some places where you can photograph birds, and there's alligators present, but there's also, the walkways have boards up the sides to where the alligators can't get to you, which is really cool. Unlike Merritt Island, where, you know, the alligators can just say hi to you if they want to while they're making crazy growling sounds. Don't diss the 5150. What he said, he just picked out the last few he did. Yeah, that's right. Make it easy. Okay, I like this one. Fair enough. I'm not going through a whole year's pictures. This one will do. That is fine. What have you been doing lately?
Well,
tell me about those specs you got on.
So I've been having terrible headaches and eye strain, and
she works, you know, from home on a computer all day, every day.
Yeah, and then I stare at a computer or a TV the rest of the day, so my eyes are looking at a screen all day long. So these block blue light from coming in, and I notice a huge difference. I mean, I even feel like I have more energy after I leave work, the kitchen table.
Yes, she moves from the kitchen table
to the living room. So
They're pretty cute too. I kind of like them.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah. Did you want me to talk about what else I've been up to?
You could. Look, I was seeing what Randy said. Randy has got to go pick up dinner. He'll be back shortly. All right, Randy, we'll see you in a little bit. So what else you been doing?
Well, I hiked to a waterfall.
Shouldn't that be we hiked to a waterfall?
Yeah, we hiked to a waterfall.
What's the name of that waterfall? I forgot already.
Savage.
Savage. We went to the Savage Gulf. Is that what it's called? Savage Gulf Day Use Area.
Yeah, the falls are just called Savage Falls, but it's at Savage.
It's on that Savage Creek.
Mm-hmm.
And
I almost died.
well, you know, it's Heather. You know, of course, everybody knows Heather broke her foot 45 minutes before we went live for episode 6 or whatever. And yeah, I needed a haircut bad. And you know, when we went to Disney World, she made it through 2 days, and then after that, she had to ride on a scooter.
Yeah.
And she never does good with trails that have lots of steps or trails that have roots or weird rocks on them. And this trail had all of that. And like if we went to Rock City, she would go around the suspension bridge. She wouldn't go across the suspension bridge. At Rock City, you can go around it. Rock City's a what is it? Tourist attraction in Chattanooga, Tennessee, on Lookout Mountain. Anyway, this trail, in order to get to the waterfall, she had to go across 2 suspension bridges, and it was snowing, and so the suspension bridges were slick.
Oh, I hate it.
And she can't walk on wet pavement without falling down, which is why she broke her foot.
Yeah.
But she made it, and she fought all the way to that waterfall, and she made pictures of it, and I don't know when the video comes out. I may be able to tell you. Hang on just a second. Let's see. When does the video that was made the day that we're talking about come out?
Mm-hmm. But I was at the end of that second suspension bridge. I'm going, Phil, I can't do it. I can't get off this thing.
Well, but she did. It comes out January 27th, our Savage Falls video. And it's a good one. But you made it.
I made it. That was a beautiful waterfall.
It was.
So.
I've been to a bunch of waterfalls lately, and I think Heather has been jealous. I went to, well, shoot, I just had the video list up, and then I got rid of it to remind me because I'm kind of dumb. I got up super early this morning and tried to make 2 videos today, and one was a total fail because the ducks were not cooperating, but the second one turned out good, so all is well. Let's see, I went to Ozone Falls. I went to Foster Falls. We went together to Bald River Falls, and it snowed that day. It was completely awesome. Bald River Falls is a beautiful 90-foot waterfall that's easy to get to. You can literally drive past it in your car and look out the window, hold the camera up, take the picture if you wanted to. But it had snowed. We didn't know. So that one's coming up. When is Bald River Falls coming up? Do you see it on there?
No, I don't. Oh, there it is. It's coming out January 3rd.
That's 23rd. January 23rd. Anyway.
We got some good waterfalls.
It's waterfall season. You know, this is the time of year when it rains more than in other times of year. So this is when we go see waterfalls. In the summer, you'll see lots of pictures of flowers. And in the winter, you'll see lots of pictures of waterfalls. What else you got going on?
Not a whole lot.
Joy says she doesn't like suspension bridges. I actually kind of like them as long as there's not somebody else on the bridge with me making it bounce. I really don't mind walking across one at all. As you know, like sometimes I look down at the wood and I'm trying to judge how old that wood is. How long has that 1x6 been sitting there? You know, how dry rotted is it?
Yeah. Oh, Cuban Rum says, does it snow around this time? Yeah, it does. We typically don't get much. We've probably gotten more this year than we usually do.
Yeah, well, the place where we were, first of all, Bald River Falls is much higher. It's in Tellico Plains, Tennessee, which is a couple hours drive from here, and it's pretty good bit higher elevation than here. I don't know the exact amount, but it's higher. And so the mountains around here, like in Chattanooga, you got Lookout Mountain, Signal Mountain. They'll sometimes get some snow when Chattanooga doesn't. And sometimes a city to the south of us, Atlanta, will get snow when Chattanooga doesn't, and Knoxville to our north will get snow when Chattanooga doesn't. It kind of seems like it skips us right here in Chattaboogie.
Yeah.
Is my 5150 showing?
Yeah, it's showing.
Am I messing it up?
We were slated for a little bit of snow this week. I mean, the forecast says snow all the time, but we don't. It never accumulates to anything.
Yeah. We don't get too much, but maybe once every 10 years we'll get. Who is that weird guy hugging you on the screen? We'll get some every once in a while. Okay, so I'm really excited about our feature channel this time, and really I almost said this month, and we're probably going to go to monthly. Because I'm trying to keep the 3 video a week schedule, and that's hard because like this week I couldn't make as many videos because I concentrated on getting the live stream ready. So we're probably going to go to once a month on live streams, but let's talk about the channel of the month. We're going to look at we're going to transition to the left monitor. Well, that's not the channel of the month. That's my channel, but I'm going to show you how you can get to it. And I really want you guys to check this channel out. But can you close your monitor just a little bit?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No problem. Just go down to the bottom of my channel, and you'll see featured channels. And click this right arrow because this is my last channel on featured channel because I just added it. This is a fellow from Northern Ireland. His name is Luke, but he goes by the 100 guy. And at some point during this, I'll call him the 100 guy. But that's not what he likes to be called. He likes to be called the 100 guy. Kind of like there's a TV series that we watched called The 100. But I always called it the 100, and I was calling it wrong. But anyway, the 100 guy, and you can click on his channel. And here he is. Now check him out. He's got 980 subscribers, and it's a really big deal when a YouTube channel gets to 1,000. It's a big thing, and he's 20 away. So it would be totally awesome if some of my viewers on this tiny YouTube channel that we got going over here would go check out the 100 guy, watch a couple videos, and click subscribe and get him to 1,000 today. That would be awesome. Now let me tell you a little bit about him. This is I want to show you this. Let's go to David Saylor's channel. If you go to David's channel, you can't see what the newest video is, and this is a secret, and I don't know if you guys know it, but if you click on videos will show you all the newest videos in descending order. So there's David's newest channel, or newest video right there. And let's do the same. We'll go back to the 100 guy. We'll click on videos, and this shows all of his videos from the newest, right here, How I Beat 2020, all the way to his first video, way down here. The 100 guy begins. It was 2 years ago. Now we're logged in on my account, and see the ones with the red line under them? That's videos that I've watched, and I've only known about his channel for about a week or 10 days. And look, almost all of them have a red line under them because I really enjoy his content. It's really cool. Now what he does, the premise of his channel, of this 100 guy thing, is he wants to go to 100 cities and make 100 street photography videos, but not of photos. It's 100 video clips. He's like a street cinematographer or a street videographer instead of a street photographer. And so this first video kind of tells about his plan to do that. And of course, the pandemic happened, so it really made it difficult for him to continue working on that. But instead, he worked on all sorts of other stuff, and he's a talented videographer. He's gotten into street photography, which is kind of it's not still photography is not really his thing, but he's killer at it. And there's some of these videos. Let's see if I can find one. These videos that are called, like this one right here, Epic B-roll music, Epic B-roll sequence.
They're so good.
He does
so
these
good.
sweeping pans and hooks them all together, and the sound effects are anyway. His name is Luke. He lives in Northern Ireland. I think he lives in Bangor, which is near Belfast. It's kind of a small city that's near Belfast. Northern Ireland. He's got, of course, he's got an Irish accent, which I think is awesome. And he says swear words, but he doesn't say swear words. He'll say flipping this and blah 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 that. It's
funny.
It's great. Anyway, his channel it's a funny, and it's really great. And he's very modest. He doesn't say look how awesome I am, but he's awesome, and he's hilarious. And anyway, check him out. The 100 Guy on YouTube. And now for some behind the scenes, here's what we got going on.
Yeah, we got some people to say hello to. RD and David.
Let's I'm going to switch us back on the screen while I fix all this mess.
Okay.
And you can tell me who I'm supposed to be saying hi to.
RD and David.
Oh, David Sailors is in the house. The David Sailors is here. Also, Mr. Waterfall, Ron Durant is here. That is, man, I'm telling you what. Ron, how are you enjoying your Z6 II? How you liking it? Diamond Dave is in the house. All right, David, you got some mighty unusual shoes to fill now. Oh, Ron says he loves it. Awesome. I went out shooting today with my Z6, and I did street photography, and I used best camera I've ever owned. Wow, that is awesome. That's some because you've owned a lot of cameras, so that's pretty big praise. I went downtown and I made street photography photos this morning. Well, I've never done street photography in the morning before, except on the weekend. I've never done it on a workday morning, and I used two of the lenses that were in that vintage gear video that just came out. I used that 50mm pre-AI f2 Nikkor lens, and I used the 50mm f1.4 AI lens, and I used the thank you Cuban Rum if you're in here. I don't know if he is or not.
He is.
Oh, cool. I used the Yashica Yashinon DX 50mm f1.7. So it was a pretty good morning of photography with all those manual focus lenses on a modern camera. What have we not talked about?
I don't know. What have we not talked about?
Oh, I know what we haven't talked about. There's some
you.
thank yous in order. Two people have donated some money to the channel. Wolfgang just recently, sometime in mid-December, but since the last live stream. So thank you very much, Wolfgang, very much. And Randy donated some money to the channel in September, and I'm not sure. I just noticed it a few days ago, and I'm not sure if I put the old thank you, Randy, in there for that donation in September. So thank you, both of you guys. That means a lot to us, and it helps us keep this thing going and that sort of thing. Have I got the right screen on there?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Okay, let's full screen this. So y'all want to see some pictures?
Yeah. We got a lot.
We got a lot. We do. Oh, by the way, several live streams in a row have had a weird hum. And you guys have been so nice and hadn't said, hey, dummy, your live stream has a weird hum. But it has had it. And I've heard it, and I found out what it was. Well, I had an extension cable on the microphone, so it could be further away. So I could put the microphone right here. And the microphone, for whatever reason, introduced this horrible hum. So it's gone now. So hopefully y'all can tell the difference. I like those glasses. Sorry. I think they're cute. Happy New Year. Okay, let's see here. Let's go to the, where is it? Left. Thank you. Look at all these pictures. You guys are killer. And you sent some really great pictures. And, oh, I need to get the email up, don't I?
Yeah.
All right, now this is the time when I miss all the comments while I'm working all this. So help me not miss comments. Thank you, madam. All right, we're going to start out with Bass Angler because we are so alphabetical. And bass angler, normally, a lot of times, we are not blessed to get pictures from bass angler, but today we are. So thank you for sending in some pictures. Thank you, everybody. We did this. We asked for these pictures a month ago, 4 weeks ago, and went a long time without getting anything. And then I kind of did a supplemental email a few days ago saying, "Hey, send some pictures," and here they are. So thanks, everybody. That's the one thing about not doing every 2 weeks or every week. People kind of forget because there's so much time. But without further ado, look at that. Bass Angler has sent us. That's a juvenile bald eagle, and I love that's I love to do high key, where you expose for the bird instead of exposing for the sky, and the sky is completely blown out, and it's just cool looking, and that's a really great picture. Great job. It looks like Mr. Bass Angler used his 200 to 500 f5.6 at 5.6. Look at the ISO. He's looks like he's using auto ISO because you can't get to 220 otherwise. Perfect shutter speed. That is a textbook eagle photograph right there. Really nice job.
And Joe said he liked having that email reminder.
Oh, cool. Well, I will try to continue to do that. I did a blind carbon copy, so I don't know if you guys want to share your email address with everybody else. So I did a blind carbon copy. So we didn't. I don't know how to say that, but anyway,
we didn't send out your contact information to everybody.
Yeah, that's it. Very cool. There's an elk that he did also with the 200. Look, it took some more ISO to get that one.
Yeah.
A lot less shutter speed and a lot more ISO. It almost looks. Is it backlit? Do you think that's backlit? Oh man, I need.
I don't think so.
I'm in minus mode.
Oh, you're gonna have to go into develop mode.
Well, no, I just need to.
Oh yeah.
Switch it to where it goes 1 to 1.
There you go.
Yeah. No, it's just some color.
Yeah.
It's just some fall color in those leaves. It almost looks those colored leaves almost look like the photo was backlit and there was sun coming through the background. But it's cool either way. And he's David has that. David went to see some elk. Him and Aaron. Yes, thank you. And they had hoarfrost. And this almost looks like there's some frost going on too.
Yeah.
But Bass Angler goes to a different spot. This is really, really cool. Big buck. Big bull.
I love hearing those things bugle.
Free! I can't make the sound. But it's groovy.
Hello, Alfonso.
Hey, Alfonso. Welcome. All right. There is an adult bald eagle. It's a regal eagle.
Huh.
Yes. We stopped that one down to f8 to get it just as sharp as can be.
Yeah.
That's a tough shot because that's backlit.
Yeah.
But he's still, a lot of times that shot you could be looking at a silhouette. But he's exposed that pretty doggone good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Awesome. Thank you, Bass Angler. 5150. All right, here is Bill Fauf. Let's see. He used the EF 200 to 400 f4. That is an exotic lens. And he's at 448 millimeters, which means he's got a teleconverter working on there. And look, I think he said. You can
see the pilot.
Did he say this was an F23?
I don't remember. Look at his email.
F22. That is awesome.
Look at that.
Look at the
cloud and the yes.
Yeah. Hello, Mr. Pilot. You got this under control?
That is awesome.
That is fantastic. Fantastic. I wonder if that was at an air show or if that was...
He said it was taking off from an Air Force base.
Oh, let's read the email. How about America's premier fighter, the F-22 Raptor, taking off from Tyndall Air Force Base with a Canon 1DX3, a 200-400, and a 1.4 tele?
He says it has a built-in 1.4 extender on that lens.
Oh, very fancy indeed. That's cool. I think the newer version of the Nikon, I think it was like a 200 to 400 f4, and then they made, I can't remember, it might have been a 180 to 400, and it had a built-in extender. It's cool though. Doesn't matter what you use, that picture is awesome.
Yeah.
Let's make it full screen. Oops. Now let's make it full screen. That's cool. I like it looks like it's painted in a way that you would use that jet in, Iraq or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's got that sandy look to it. So if you were over that jet and it was over Baghdad, you might look down and not even see it,
Right.
even though it's in plain sight.
Yeah.
Just because of the
coloration.
the camouflage that it's got working. Let's see. Oh, I think Cuban Rum is next. Let me see if I can find his email.
Right there. Oh, wait, that's from last week, honey.
Is it?
Yeah.
Grab. Thank you. Here are my picks for the live stream. Photo 1, street photo of my friend walking at Vizcaya in Miami. I really like this photo. I do realize it might not be to everyone's liking, but I like it. Well, that's what we're looking for. Your favorite photo, not your most popular photo, your favorite photo. It is cool.
Yeah.
That
I like the perspective.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's a neat walkway too.
Mm-hmm.
Very Florida-looking walkway.
It is.
That's with the 24-70 2.8S.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. All right, this is the pano. I couldn't end the year without a pano. A lot of photos on this morning and combined several sequences to get the two planes in the pano. Okay, so that's
awesome.
That's cool. So this is a version. But not the exact one of the panorama
monster pano.
of the panorama that he sent in for the panorama challenge.
Still looks like it might be a monster.
Yeah, and it might take my computer a couple of hours to get.
That's
Oh, look
awesome.
at that! It's a small plane
And the big plane.
and a big plane, but they're not in the air at the same time. That is really
That's
cool.
cool.
That is really, really cool. And that is 16/220 by 44/32, and I'm sure that's not the full size. He's shrunk that down for our pleasure. Let's see, was that? Oh, wait a minute, I missed
That's
one.
photo 2, wasn't it?
I missed one. Oh,
Yeah, there you go. That's photo 3.
okay. This photo was taken over the Geminid meteor shower in the Everglades. I have the Milky Way, a small meteor, and Saturn and Jupiter a week before the convergence. How cool is that?
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's real cool. And having this foregroundness helps it out too. Is this Saturn and Jupiter here?
I bet it probably
Or
is.
is this Saturn and Jupiter here? It's probably this one over here. But
Yeah.
he said he had the meteors. That's this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That is awesome.
that's really cool. Did I tell you Cuban Rum has started a YouTube channel?
You did.
It's called Cuban Rum, so that should be easy to find. Y'all should go check him out. But don't forget to also subscribe to the 100 Guy. So that's two two channels. I'm trying to make all my viewers go away. Go check out the 100 Guy and check out Cuban Rum's YouTube channels.
Oh, I'm not subscribed to the 100 Guy.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know.
Oh, he's up to 984. 16 to go. Just need 16 more subscribers at the 100 Guy. All right. Number 4. This one was taken during the Perseid, and I never can pronounce these meteor showers correctly, in the Everglades Milky Way, and nice meteor over a hammock in the Everglades.
That's awesome. Joe says he hates living in the light pollution zone 8.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
Yeah, I'm with you. That's
Now, is
beautiful.
this a hammock?
Yeah.
See, that we went to, where was it where the girl called it a hammock?
It was
at
It was at Venice Beach.
No, it wasn't Venice Beach.
Yeah, it was. It was across from your sister's house.
It
When we
was.
went to see
It was.
the
When we
scrub
tried to
jays.
go see the Florida scrub jays, and she called it a hammock.
Mm-hmm.
That must be a Florida thing. That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's really, really cool. Great job, Cuban Rum.
Yeah, this is beautiful.
Did I tell y'all Cuban Rum has a YouTube channel?
All right.
All
Who
right.
we got next?
I think Cuban Rum's got one more.
Okay.
And there.
Oh wow! Yes, that's a night heron.
Yeah, he says, I believe this is a variety of night heron in Wakadahatchee wetlands, hiding in the palms. There's probably a alligator right beside it. I love, I really like this shot because the eye is sharp.
Mm-hmm.
And I've said it a million times, as long as the eye is sharp, it doesn't matter. When we were in Animal Kingdom that day, and I was taking pictures of the spoonbills through foliage like that, and I was getting their amazing eyes sharp. That's all that matters. You need all of the picture in there to make it work, but the eye being perfect is all that matters.
And it is perfect.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I like this a whole lot.
There's a restaurant on the west coast of Florida called, what's it called? Do you remember?
Pops.
Pops Sunset
Yeah.
Grill.
Yeah.
And they have night herons that just stand along the railing.
They try to eat your French fries.
And one of the server was trying to shoo them away from our table. And I said, ma'am, those birds are why we picked this restaurant. Don't run the birds off. Okay, let's see. Who is next?
Oh, Dana Garrett.
Dana Garrett. Very cool. Y'all check out those beautiful deer while I try to find this email.
Randy said, I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name of that wetland, but Randy said that's a good place to shoot.
Okay, so Dana,
Right
yeah, not a lot of text. We'll
just roll with
we'll
it.
figure it out. They're beautiful deer.
Yep.
I guess they are doe.
This one looks young. It's still got some spots.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, it's definitely a lot smaller. That's beautiful. And look, I like the.
That flower they're eating.
Is that like a kudzu bloom or something?
I don't know.
It's really beautiful though. It's really beautiful. Look at the eye, perfectly. Let's say Dana took 37 pictures, and in one of those 37, the eye wasn't blocked by these two blades of grass. That's how things go in wildlife photography a lot of times.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. I could see why that one would be picked as a favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love yellow flowers with black centers.
He does.
I spend my entire summer taking pictures of things like that.
Yeah.
It's funny, but I want to call them a lazy Susan, like the thing that you put in your cabinet to get to your spices that are in the back. But black-eyed Susan. But, there's 50 million varieties.
Yeah, this is so pretty. I love the out of focus flowers there in the background.
Yeah. Great colors, and you know the center has some color. A lot of times the center of these flowers will be just brown, but this has got some purple and magenta to it, and the water on it is nice.
Yeah. I like
Does it? Let me see here.
You're in full screen.
I'm in full screen.
Oh.
With the 100 millimeter 2.8 macro at f5, I have that lens, but mine is. I think it's probably the same optical formula as that, but mine's an older version. That's a great lens. That is a great lens. I really, really like it. I bought from Joy the Nikkor 105 2.8 macro, and really I think this lens, the Tokina, is actually better. I like the 105 because it'll autofocus on my FTZ adapter where the Tokina won't. But if I'm focusing manually, I'd probably rather pick up the Tokina. And it costs about half as much. Really cool.
All right, next we got David.
Thank you, Dana. Now, this picture that David made, and I'm not sure if I've seen, maybe I have. I don't know exactly where, because I don't think they went to the same place that you and I went.
Yeah, once I looked at it, I think they went a little bit further north than where we were.
This bull has frost. It's got hoarfrost on its antlers.
Yeah.
This is super cool. I was talking to David. Thomas Heaton made a video like the 6 things that you have to photograph, and must photograph before you die things or something, bucket list things. And one of them was hoarfrost. But David has caught hoarfrost and a freaking bull elk in the same shot. That is completely awesome. Oh, I think it's got hoarfrost on its back too. Yeah.
It does.
Yeah, that is so cool. I mean, if this exact same photograph was just on this field and there wasn't hoarfrost, it'd still be a great photo. But it's got the freaking hoarfrost. That is super cool. Look at the reflection of the frost in its eye.
Yeah, Catalucci is where he was, and we went to O'Connellufty.
That's a lot of syllables.
It's beautiful.
So David hasn't sent EXIF data, but I'm pretty sure he made this with a D810 Nikon and the 200 to 500 5.6, and maybe a 1.4 teleconverter on there. Really cool.
Yeah, love this.
Very cool. Thanks for sending that in, David.
Yeah. George
All
Nagata.
right, George Nagata. Let's see. He sent an email. He can tell us where these places are. No, this is number 1. Taken on Saturday afternoon, March 21st at 5, when the lockdown in the state of Illinois began. This is a photo of Clark Street across the street from Wrigleyville. Normally packed with cars and people on a Saturday evening, but seemingly a ghost town. Yeah, see, that description definitely helped this picture out, because it's. I imagine, you know how when we walk around on Gay Street in Knoxville and it's just crowded. I imagine this would be like that, but
worse,
exponentially more so.
Yeah.
And nobody's there. That's cool. That'd be a picture to share with people, George, 10 years from now. Like, they'll not believe.
Yeah, for real.
Did it ever look like that?
Yeah.
But it did. Sure enough. Thank you, George. Oh, let's see here. Oops. 18 to 55.
Have a story.
I was posting a photo of the day on Facebook, and this was my post on April 30th. It was storming all morning, and in the afternoon the skies cleared and the sun became visible, and I took a photo. The clouds formed in the shape of an angel. Ah, I see. I get it now. We got an angel working right here, with the sun as the head. I used to coach middle school girls volleyball for the Chicago Public School, and last August one of my former students had committed suicide. When I posted this photo, the mother of the girl that committed suicide asked me if I could have a copy of the photo. It just so happens that April 30th was 272 days after her daughter took her own life. That was the number of days she carried her daughter before she was born. Wow. So this day was special to the mom, and taking and posting this photo was special for her. A few other people recently lost loved ones found comfort in the photo as well. Very
That's
cool. Very cool. D500 18 to 55 at 48 millimeters f14. Thanks, George. All right, George number 3. I was so excited to have seen and photographed a comet for the first time in my life.
That's cool.
Comet Neowise, taken July the 19th, taken with my brand new Nikon Z50 using a electronic viewfinder, made it easier to find the comet. He used the 300 millimeter 4.5 AIS lens with the FTZ adapter at f8 and 1 second ISO 2000. That's really cool.
Yeah, I like that.
Z50, boys and girls, with a vintage lens. Thanks, George. Who in the world made this mess?
I don't know.
That's nice.
No.
This is the Fallen 5 Memorial, which right now, you can't visit it because they're doing, this is at the part of the river park in Chattanooga where they're doing COVID-19 vaccination. So you can't visit this beautiful memorial to the Fallen 5 right now. This is the photograph that Mike printed for Heather, and we've got it framed and hanging on the wall right outside the door over there. Heather made this. This is before Heather had bought her Z50, so she borrowed my D7100, but she had already bought her own lens. This was using her Tamron 10 to 24, and it's a high dynamic range shot, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Heather picked the spot, and we went there, and one of my favorite pictures of the year was made at this same location that night, but it's not as good as this one. That's a masterpiece right there. Heather Boyd. All right, this was made the night that me and Heather and David all hung around together, and David had to leave a little bit early, and Heather made this super awesome shot. I made a shot from a little bit further back, but I didn't do a long enough exposure like Heather did to smooth the water. So Heather's shot was definitely the better of the two that night. Look at that purple sky.
This is actually a HDR as well. I think the longest shot was 10 seconds.
That's cool. There's the Hunter Museum of Art. There's the Whiskey Thief right there. Of course, this is the Walnut Street Bridge, Market Street Bridge. There's the Tennessee Aquarium back there. Pretty cool. And Heather is standing on a kayak launch. So if you want to dip it in the water, there's an island. You can't quite see it. If a little bit to the left of this is McClellan Island. The Tennessee River splits and goes around that island. And the sky actually, the sky actually had a purple look that night. I mean, with the naked eye, it
was purple.
It looked purple. Pretty neat. And the lights on the aquarium almost look purple.
Yeah.
That's cool. This is at Chickamauga Battlefield. Heather definitely had the best shot of the day that day too. Matter of fact, I used this photo as the thumbnail for the video we made that day, and this one was with her 18 to 400. You have anything to say about that, madam?
I mean, not really. I've been trying to find a decent composition with fall color in it the whole day, and I saw that, and I was like, how can I work that into a shot? And then I just saw how the road kind of curved right there, and I really liked that curvature, and that I could line both cannons up, so that's what it did.
Yep. You got leading lines, you got fall color, you got the cannons. And of course, you know, I like 16 by 9 because when you full screen it, it fits on YouTube.
Yes, I believe I did use the Z50, George.
Yeah, by that time, she had her Z50.
Yeah.
Sure enough. And this is Heather's first panorama. This was made off the roof of the parking garage that I actually parked in today. I parked in that garage this morning. And they didn't charge me when I left, so that was cool. But this is Heather's first ever panorama. I made for one of these live streams. I did a panorama challenge, and Heather and I think Joy on the exact same day made their first panorama.
Yep.
And this is Heather's. Full screen.
RD has to run.
See you later,
ya.
Ron. Mr. Waterfall is heading out. Have a good night, sir. All right, John Claude. This thing, that is beautiful. I need to find some text about that because I don't know where that is. Some of them came in as replies to the message I sent.
Oh, okay. Just search for his name. Did you hit it? There you go.
Okay, this was taken at the beginning of October, just at the beginning of fall color season in the French, how do you say that, honey?
Auvergne?
Area. I don't know where it is, but it's really beautiful. And now let's see. I'm going to full screen it real quick. That's awesome.
Yeah, I love that. I love the clouds. I love the color.
And the second was taken at the end of July in the Alps. I don't get out to the Alps very often.
I wish we could.
But that is fantastic.
That's beautiful.
Oh, John Claude took advantage of being able to go there and made a beautiful, beautiful photograph. Look how rich the blue of the sky is reflected in this lake.
Yeah.
That is fantastic. Fantastic. That is super cool. Thanks, John Claude. Full screen. Boop. Oh, it's even better full screen.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I
Look
love
how
it.
cute that goat is.
It's so cute.
Let's see if
It's a happy little goat.
Attached are a few of my favorite shots from 2020. I tried not to include anything I've already submitted, but there might be a couple. I have so many shots like everyone, it was difficult to narrow them down. I can understand that. Sadly, I haven't been shooting in the past month due to leg pain. Sorry to hear that. I'm sure Heather would understand that one.
Yeah.
Indeed. All right, look at that. So this is, let's see if I can. I'm going to full screen that, I thought. That is so cute. It's just
so cute.
soaking in the morning sunlight, it looks like. That is wonderful. That photo has a lot of personality.
Mm-hmm.
And look at this. It's a little, it's a spike. Beautiful, beautiful buck. Really nice.
The velvet on those antlers.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how it works, but I mean, will those grow and that could be a 10-pointer we're looking at, or is that a...
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Look at the...
Oh, David has to go.
See you, David.
Thanks for joining, Dave.
Say hi to the family. Come back when you get done. Beautiful. Froggy.
I love it.
Heather loves froggies.
I love froggies.
Yeah, I mean, you could put a picture of a froggy up here. It could be out of focus. It could be crooked, upside down. The white balance could be off a mile. It doesn't matter. She's going to love it.
I love
'cause
froggies.
Heather loves froggies. I guess that's an American bullfrog. What do you
Looks
think
like it,
so?
yeah.
Frogs' eyes are amazing. Look at all the weird details in
I
the...
know. Very cool.
That's cool. Thanks, Joe. And
This
that is beautiful.
So pretty.
Beautiful. Wonder what kind of flower that is. There's lots of unusual out of focus areas in this, and I wonder if it's maybe I wonder if it's bokeh-fied flowers in the foreground that are causing it to look that way. It's just really, really a nice composition with beautiful colors. Did you find it?
It's called Dame's Rocket.
It's beautiful, whatever it's called. Thanks, Joe. There is a great blue heron. There's one that we don't have to put that one into Google to figure it out, do we? That is all. You know, I can't. Was it Joe that told me he was using some of those? You remember that filter that I bought and have?
Oh yeah.
The
maybe it was.
Yeah, I think maybe so. That's really cool. I need to try that filter out.
I love the color in this.
There's a nice reflection, and just the composition's nice, and it almost looks like a watercolor. The background almost looks like a watercolor.
Yeah, it does.
It's really cool. But the bird's still sharp.
Exactly. Yeah.
So how in the world do you do that?
He said the diffuse filters.
Yes. I bought one. I haven't had the guts to try it yet, but I need to. And I'm telling you, Joe, you're brilliant with them. That's really, really nice.
I could go on like a postcard or something.
There
Look
is
at
a
the
bunny.
bunny.
There is a bunny. That's cute. It's an interesting composition, and you know, I always say, as long as the eye's in focus, nothing else matters. And this is a good example of that. That eye is absolutely tack sharp, and everything else is, not everything else, but a lot of the rest of it's soft, but it's just beautiful. Really nice. Ooh, with the 200 to 500, one of my favorite lenses.
Cuban Room says he's in multiple meetings, so he's viewing, but you might not see him in the chat.
Cool. We're just glad you're here, Cuban Rum.
Yep.
Did I tell you Cuban Rum started a YouTube channel? Y'all should really check that out.
I love this bunny.
It's a cute bunny. Full screen.
Wesley Wabbit.
Yeah, that's perfect. Oh, Joe says the American bullfrog is a green frog.
Huh.
It's one of those.
It's cute.
There's a 20-sided die.
I love this. I love the depth of field on it.
Yeah, and the light. You know, there's in the center here is this area of white looking light.
Yeah.
It's kind of it's like if Richard Young took a picture of a die.
Yeah.
It's you know, and that's a compliment, Joe.
Yeah.
We really like the way Richard makes images, and I like that you've chosen, because it's a 20-sided die. I like that you've chosen to have the 20 point right at us.
He said this is his homemade lens.
Oh, okay. That 15 millimeters and 0 and 0, ISO 50. I wonder if that's low extended on something. Very cool. And it even says homemade lens on the bottom.
Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Here is Joy, and that is an American goldfinch in full breeding plumage of male. You know,
He's getting him some seeds.
Joy could probably send us 500 pro quality bird photos. I mean, she could just like close her eyes and like have some sort of random generator and click on it, and it would be a pro quality bird photo that she's made this year. She is a master of bird photography for sure. I don't have settings, but I imagine this was probably with her 150 to 600 Tamron G2 most likely. Is that a thistle?
I actually don't know if that's.
I don't know what that thing's munching on.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure if it's a thistle or something else. Oh, I think she said yes, it is thistle.
Cool. Great job, Miss Joy.
Look, I love this one too.
That's a really, we see American goldfinch on our back porch sometime, but I don't believe I've ever gotten a pose like that out of one.
I was like, that pose is great.
That's really, really nice. I love, to me, one of the most important things on a bird photograph is to get that
The
twinkle
gleam.
in the eye. I don't think, this is maximum resolution. Joy sent kind of low resolution files, and I was wanting to zoom in on that eye, but it's fantastic. We can full screen it. Make it bigger.
Yeah, that eye is perfectly just lit.
Okay, so I remember her third picture, and
Let me verify my.
what are you doing?
Yes, I'm correct.
This is Heather. You're Heather. Joy's third picture is a bird eye, and I've done a lot of bird photography, but I've never, not only have I never photographed one of these, I've never even seen one. And she has made a photograph of one eating a spider. I mean, this is cool. So that's a scarlet tanager, Heather says, and that is super, super cool.
Everybody wants to know if that's another beer.
It is, in fact, another beer.
Anyway, yes, this is beautiful.
Yeah, that's really, really something right there.
And that spotter, yeah.
I'm going to give that a pick. We'll full screen that. I mean, just to see one would be awesome. Or to get a picture of one in focus. But she's got a picture of one in focus with a beautiful background and with prey. I mean, that is a freaking flapping. That is awesome. Great job. Okay. Next, we have Leon Fisher, who has made a beautiful photograph of a waterfall, and I'm not sure which one it is. So I'm gonna look here in the email and see if Leon has put some descriptions for us. Here's my contribution. Thanks for the reminder. You're very welcome. Taken in the late fall of 2020 at Yellowstone. There was light rain and the camera was handheld while braced on a tree. Wow. And that's got to be and that's the Z50 with the 16 to 50 kit lens. Let me see if I can. 0.3 of a second handheld. How about that?
That's awesome.
Great job. F32. Stopping on down to get so you can get that longer exposure in what looked like really bright light. Wishing us all a better 2021. Me too. Thank you, Leon. This is a really nice photo. Let's full screen that thing.
Yeah, love the detail in the water.
What a beautiful falls. And the tree blocks the falls some, but it also it's entertaining to look at. So I don't think it takes away from it at all, because you know what's going on over there, but this adds some to it. Very cool. Thanks, Leon. Mike Mitchum, the old birthday boy. The old birthday boy using the XT. I don't know if he's using the XT3 that we're using currently or an XT4, which he replaced it with when he sold that one to us. But he's got the 55 to 200, which I love that lens. And I think he sent this in to us.
He did.
And I can't remember.
For reflection.
I can't remember if we decided this was a.
I think it's a lily.
Yeah. That's very cool. Very cool. Thanks, birthday boy. And this is one he sent in for. I think he sent. Did we do abstract or did David do abstract?
I think maybe David did abstract.
That's cool too. This is with his XT4, I believe, and 100mm macro. And he told us what he did to make this. And I don't remember. But it's awesome.
Oh, don't worry about repeating. He said it is the XT3.
Ah, that was the world famous.
The one recording this video.
The one that you're seeing us on. No, but yeah, you send in your favorite. It doesn't matter if you've sent it in before for some other reason. That's cool. Very nice. Let's see. I wonder. He said the closed water lily with reflection is his favorite of the year.
Oh, two forks intertwined, lying on black plexiglass, rotated 90 degrees.
There we go. And it was for David's live stream, an abstract for David's live stream.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Two forks intertwined.
I thought it was a window at first.
So did I. But I knew it was, I remembered it being something...
unique.
Yeah, unique.
That's awesome.
That's a duck.
That's a cute little duck.
I'm pretty sure that's a duck.
Is that a...
I would say that's a female mallard if I had to guess. Just a duck. Shot with Fuji XT4 and the 55-200. Thought it was neat. You can see the beads of water on the duck's head. Yeah, those ducks will absolutely bead water. That's cool. And you've got...
the paint, like...
Yeah, the reflections that I was getting... you're getting it, and somebody was asking me if you had to have 700 millimeters to get it, and the answer is no, because Mike's getting it with 200 millimeters, or 300 if you do the math.
Yeah.
Very nice. I think this next picture is going to be astronomical.
And it is.
It's the moon. Let's see what he says about it. First attempt shooting the moon using the XT4 and the Fuji 100 to 400.
Pretty good first attempt.
Yeah, nice job. It looks like it's not quite full, or maybe it is. I don't know, but you always get detail in moonshots around the edges, and this is really nice right here. That's cool. It's the moon. Thanks, birthday boy.
Alright. I don't know who's next, but I know I like this picture.
That's Nev Cole. That's a blue titmouse. So this person is from the other side of the pond. We don't get those around these parts.
Love this. I never would have thought to take a long exposure shot of a bird flying off. Of course, it's not really long exposure. It's 1/160th.
Let's see here. Ah, crap. Tail end of a blue titmouse D7200, 70 to 300 at 300 millimeters, 1/160th. But it looks like a painting. The light is
That's what Joe just said. Yeah, it does.
The light that he's captured is really something. That's cool. I wish we get the tufted titmouse, and we really love those. Especially this time of year, sometimes we'll have 3 of them on our back porch at once. We need to get out there and make photos of them.
Yeah, we do.
But that's I think they just call them blue tit, but that's a blue. He's calling it a blue titmouse. Very cool.
Fantastic color. Your girl likes color.
Your girl?
Your girl likes color.
Are you my girl?
Yeah.
Oh, my girl. Okay, let's see. This is Riverside Walk on the Norfolk Broads National Park, 30 minutes from Hull. D7200, 16 to 85 at 40 millimeters, 1/320th f8 ISO 200 handheld. That's a beautiful spot right there. I love this winding, meandering path. And I guess the waterway kind of mimics it. Or maybe it mimics the waterway. Very nice. Thanks, Neville.
Oh, look.
Oh, it's me.
Oh, it's you.
This was the first trip out with the Z50. and it's still, even though I've done a lot more waterfall photos since this one and a lot more before this one, this is still my favorite waterfall photo ever. I apologize because I've shared this one a million times, but the thing was your favorite, and this is my favorite. This is Greeter Falls. And you know, we were talking earlier in the video about hiking to the waterfall, and Heather made it all the way there. Heather couldn't get to this one, so you know, Heather hiked a pretty good ways, and then had to wait for me while I went and made these photos. But this trip where she almost died, she made it. So there is Greeter Falls with the Z50 and the 16-50 kit lens, and I think I held a neutral density filter.
You did?
In front of the camera, because at that time I didn't have adapters.
Yep.
And this one is for Cuban Rum. I don't know if Cuban Rum is presently in one of his other windows. I think he's like a president of a photography society in Miami or something. And a lot of times right at the same time as our live stream. But I mean, I really like this picture, but I put it in here because Cuban Rum picked this as his favorite of the 80 or so of my pictures in our favorite. But this is another Z50 shot with the 50-250 made from a moving truck at Disney's Animal Kingdom.
That's a Maasai giraffe, if you're wondering.
Thanks. I was wondering. Pretty cool. It was foggy that morning, and if you ride the safari really early in the morning, the giraffes are always backlit. If you look, you can see some tree detail over here through the fog and the backlitness. Not bad for a cheap arse Z50 and a 50-250 kit lens. All right, and this is the same gear, the same day. That was my best day of photography of the year. This is a white ibis at Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park. Something about this photo, the reflections and the flowing water and the bird being super sharp and the beautiful blue eye. This one was in my top 3 favorites of the year, I guess. All right, that's enough of me. Let's go on to you guys. All right, here's Randy. I love this meandering boardwalk. Let's see if Randy tells us.
That looks like an alligator could get on it, though.
Well, I didn't think about that, but that does the foliage doesn't look very alligatory.
It's not.
Okay. Sorry, I got 50 million emails to go through to try to find, and I'm not sure if I'm finding it. We're just going to have to go without on Randy. That's a beautiful picture, though, Randy. I love because you're shooting, you could have probably shot this boardwalk 50 different places, but you picked the place where it's got this kink right here. Yeah. And the leading lines make the picture, but that kink right there, that's the icing on the cake that makes it just that much more interesting. Very cool. Oh, it looks like he's using an Olympus, which is I believe a micro 4/3 camera.
Yeah.
Neato mosquito. Look at the beautiful female cardinal. I love female cardinals. They're not as bright and famously colored as their male counterparts, but there's just something beautiful about the colors of a female cardinal. And the snow, are you kidding me?
She's puffed up.
That's they do that to stay warm.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. Love the snowiness of this.
He said shot through a window and window screen. Goodness.
Wow, how about that? And look, Heather and I were talking about this earlier. Is this a spider web, Randy?
Or like a cobweb?
It almost looks like it's got frost on it. Or dew. It's really cool. Must be an abandoned building. This is an electrical box that's had the meter removed.
He said yes.
Yeah, That's really, really beautiful. Really cool. It looks like there's almost. Is there some more here?
Looks like there might be that, or somebody's been chipping away at that brick and it's scratched.
Neato. Full screen.
Yeah.
Thanks.
That's awesome.
Thanks, Randy. It's another Olympus shot with that 12 to 40 lens.
Oh, Mike says he's got to run. She who must be obeyed is calling.
Happy birthday, Mike. Have a great one. Look at that mushroom. That is super cool. I love that. It almost looks like a monolith in the middle of a desert. I mean, you know what I mean? It looks bigger than it is.
Yeah.
Those are pine needles, obviously.
Yeah.
But it looks huge. And dare I say, phallic.
Oh, honey.
Did I say it?
You said it.
Okay, pretend I didn't say it. Anyway, it's a cool picture. Great job, Randy. I like that the pine needles, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I like the angle he's chosen to shoot it at.
That Singler said
Shrooms! That's funny. Very cool. Thanks, Randy. All right, here is the Ray Soldano.
Oh, Randy said he put his camera on a monopod, turned it upside down, and then controlled the camera with his phone.
Oh, cool.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Very cool. All right, here is Ray. This is the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga Mocs softball team. That Ray, Ray is he's a brilliant sports photographer, and he has got perfect softball on bat contact in this shot. It's very cool. Very, very cool. I mean, you can almost see the compression of the ball.
That's what I was gonna say.
Or maybe the bat, or maybe both. They're probably both giving way some, because if the ball was at full roundness and the bat was perfectly straight, the ball couldn't be that close to it. I mean, that is perfect. That is right at the moment where the ball changes directions and starts heading towards, looks like the shortstop. Really cool. Nice light. Nice bokeh. I don't know if Ray uses his that Sigma 300 2.8 that he has, or if he uses his 70 to 200 2.8 for softball. But it's a great shot. D850, I'm sure. All right, here is Zeka. And didn't he take this shot on Zeka's last match?
I think he might have, yeah.
This is Zeka. His name is the most famous name of all of the Chattanooga Football Club soccer players. And, Ray is the official Chattanooga Football Club photographer. And he's did a nice job capturing Zeka, giving it all he's got. Really cool. Really cool. That's a great, great shot. And that is Clay Maciel of Strung Like a Horse, which
that was our channel.
That was our channel last month. Because they did a music video that goes to a lot of great photography locations. That's cool. That was probably at their album release show at the Signal, which we did not go to. But I wish we had. That would have been a great show.
Yeah, it would have.
Thanks, Ray.
Oh, Richard Young.
That's Richard Young, and this is beautiful. I love the, if I made this shot, I would probably crop the top and the bottom, and it wouldn't be as good. All the real information is right here in this strip, but having all this negative space,
that makes the shot.
It does something for it, and it's a 16:9 crop, so it fits perfect. Made it with the old 70 to 200 2.8 at 70. Beautiful. Let's see, Richard usually writes something.
He sent this one in before.
Yeah. You see his name in here anywhere?
Right there.
Thank you. Actually, I sent this one to you on the last live stream, but I'm sending it again as it's one of my favorite images. A row of seabirds on a beach in front of the Baltic Sea in northern Germany. It was the beautiful light and the colors that drew me to the scene. I usually look for sharpness throughout the scene, but on this occasion I reduced the sharpness in the foreground and in the sky to achieve a washed out feel. I have printed this image on fine art textured paper and I'm very happy with it.
Yeah.
I can see how you would be. That's really beautiful. Okay. Some special memories from 2020. A wonderful campsite only 1 hour from home provided a sanctuary to escape to in this difficult year. Campsites are a great place to meet people, and we met a lovely couple who had this fantastic 1960s caravan. We spent several weekends with them in the sunshine, cooking, swimming, and watching herons and ducks and geese. It's a wonderful place. That's cool. It's really nice. I like the way the whole thing is surrounded by mountains, this little camping area. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Richard.
Hey, say hello to Hassan.
Hello, Hassan. Let me, where do I type?
I don't know where you found it.
There it is. There we go. Thank you, man. All right. Rick McCulley.
Look at the eyes on
That's beautiful. I'm pretty sure he sent me a message.
You're looking at Rich again.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
You are officially excused. Hard to choose just one, so I sent 3. Number 1 is a red fox vixen and her kit in Roane County, Tennessee.
Aww.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
I just can't get over those eyes.
They are something. All right, Heather, you're in charge for about 30 seconds.
I'm in charge. That's not good. Okay, so this is very cute. We're just gonna wait for Phil to come back.
Are you doing
Yeah. Yes, Joe.
I feel better.
He's back.
There's only so much Bud Light
Joe said fierce revenge.
a bladder can hold. That picture is awesome. I like it even better now that I'm not about to explode. And so that's the mom and the baby? The kit? Did you call it a kit?
Yeah, her kit.
That's beautiful. Reminds me of Ruby in the morning time. She's always sticking her nose on us to tell us how much she likes us.
And or put her scent back on us.
Yeah, that. That's I guess EF. I guess that's a Canon. Mm-hmm. That's that lens that has the super awesome minimum focus distance. You can hold it in your hand and point it down at your toe.
Oh wow!
And and it's not too close.
That's awesome.
It's really, really cool. It's a great lens. That's what Percy uses.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful photograph.
Woo! Look at that waterfall. This is a 2-second shot of Rutledge Falls in Tullahoma, Tennessee. That is a falls I've never been to. So see, we got to add that to the list of places we got to go. This is a 24-105 shot at 45 millimeters.
That's very pretty. Love all that fall color.
That's beautiful. Yeah, I mean, I love that it's got, he's captured this near falls and the far falls and the pool and this color, and there's even some nice light in this area of the background. It's a really neat shot. Well composed. Great job, Rick. I see Rick. I think I think it might be Tennessee Outdoor Photography on Facebook where Rick posts a lot.
Oh
but
yeah, he does.
But I see his pictures quite regularly, and they are wonderful. Really talented.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Rick. And
This next one.
I bet Bass Angler's going to like this one. This is a full adult bald eagle. Really nice.
Beautiful.
At 400 millimeters. How about that?
That's at 400.
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah,
smokes.
400, 1250, ISO 1000, and f7.1. That is super cool.
Such gorgeous animals.
Yeah, that is really, really nice. Look at those talons.
Mm-hmm.
Like meat hooks.
Yeah.
Really cool. Marika. That's Marika right there. That's awesome. That was in Rockwood, Tennessee. Rockwood, which is
that's where my family's from.
that's where I bought our boat.
Yep.
Is in Rockwood.
Yep.
And Rockwood is near Ozone Falls.
Yeah, I think the address is actually in Rockwood for Ozone.
Hope you have a great day. Thanks, Rick. So far, so good. Really appreciate you sending these in.
All right, next.
Stephen Stewart. Oh, there is Bald River Falls. We were there not long ago. We went and it was covered with snow all the way around.
Yeah.
No leaves on the trees. And Stephen went
And there was
when
fall
it was
color.
fall color. Just beautiful. Just beautiful.
And I'm telling you, pictures do not do that waterfall justice.
Yeah, they really don't. I mean, it's from here to here
It's 90
feet.
Yeah. It's enormous.
It's really, really something, and that's a great photograph of it, Stephen.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Stephen's from Knoxville, he says,
Oh, very cool.
and he made that this year. That's probably a further drive for him than it is for us to get to Tellico Plains. Takes us what it take us, an hour and 40 minutes or something.
Yeah, Joy's got to run.
Oh, bye, Joy.
Thanks, Joy, for hanging in there with us.
Stephen Stewart.
Yeah,
Very nice. I
That's
wonder.
very, very nice.
I don't know if Stephen sent us some stuff or not.
He said it takes about an hour and a half to get there. For
So it's
him.
about the same.
Yeah.
Pretty close.
I bet River Road wasn't ice that day.
Yeah. Oh,
Right
here we
there.
go. Bald River Falls, and let's see. So this one
Oh, that's
is
at Kate's Cove.
the mill at Kate's Cove. Very cool.
Oh, he said he watched a guy go off a kayak there. Yeah, we saw a video of that, and I was like,
He went from here. We watched a guy on a video go from here. Never seen anybody go from the top, but he was in this little bowl and paddled and went down this last part, which is still too much for me.
Yeah.
So there's the mill at Kate's Cove.
I love
Beautiful,
this.
beautiful black and white. Very
And
nice.
it almost feels like it's an older picture the way
Yeah.
it's processed.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. And let's see, the last one is Stephen goes to all our places. This is at the Hiwassee Wildlife Refuge.
Oh, yeah. We hadn't been
That's-
there yet.
No, we didn't go this year. We just haven't gone this year. I don't know why. It's beautiful though. You know, it's nice to get them with a background besides just sky. And this, I don't think I've ever gotten one. This must be looking over to the left of the gazebo. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But I don't think I've ever gotten one with the what is that, corn or whatever
Yeah, some sort of.
in the foreground.
He said there were a lot of cranes this year.
That's a really beautiful shot. I've seen a lot of crane photos from there, but I've never seen one quite like that. That's
It's
no wonder you chose that one. It's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really nice. 200, 500 f5.6.
Very nice indeed.
Really cool. Thanks, Steven. All right, Tim Cotter with the Fujifilm X-T3 and the 100 to 400. Look at that. Osprey has captured a bluegill or a brim, whatever you want to call it. And I think the next photo is in the same sequence. This one right here is already awesome enough. You can see water droplets coming off of the wings, and the reflection is neat. But
yeah, that is great.
Tim Cotter 10 spray takeoff. Tim Cotter 20. Oh, Osprey 2. Osprey flyby. I think that's the same capture, but look how sharp that shot is.
Yeah.
It's really, really nice. I'm pretty sure that's the same bluegill. Turner says ribeye of the sky. That's what they call him. Not the osprey, the
sandhill. Yeah.
That's great. Thanks, Tim. And look at the
little hummer.
The hummingbird. They're so cute and tiny.
I can't wait till they're back.
Yeah, I like that angle he's got.
Yeah.
We'll have to try to figure out how to do an upward angle in our studio.
Yeah.
You have to build a blind first. And a camper. We got a lot of stuff we got to build.
Phil has a wish list of things that we have to build.
Some assembly required. That's awesome. Thanks, Tim. All right, Turner Randolph. I think this is that.
Is it Rock Island?
I think so, but I'm not sure. Let's check and make sure. Hi, Phil and Heather. I've attached my 2 favorite images of 2020. The first is my favorite of the year, Rock Island State Park.
That's beautiful.
We were going to go there, but it looked like there were 867,000 steps that Heather would have to climb, so we decided not to. But I may go solo there one day. That is something. That looks like you would have to fly to South America.
Yeah.
And hike 18 miles through the jungle to get that shot. That's so cool.
Yeah, that's
it's really
great.
Nicely done. This where's my pointer? This foliage growing off the rocks with waterfall all around it is what I mean, and I'm sure he could have composed this 1,000 ways that didn't take advantage of that as much, but the way he's put it together is really, really nice. Really nice. Let's see, I interrupted myself. I spent some time climbing around the rocks watching for copperheads, and the light was pretty lousy most of the day, with the exception of about 2 minutes. I was just about to leave and was pouring sweat when some dapple light started hitting the falls. I was extremely happy with this one. Nikon D800 with the 80 to 200 at 120, 10th of a second f22 ISO 50, below the native ISO. He's using the extended on his D800. That is beautiful, and you're going to like this next one too. Check this out. Look at that. Second image was Thanksgiving morning at Chester Frost. How about that? I went to shoot a few other places that morning and decided to head back to my girlfriend's house. Just before turning into her neighborhood, the fog started to thicken up again, so I headed to the closest park. I had no idea what I would try to shoot, and the fog was lifting quick. I grabbed this one handheld, and within 15 minutes the fog was gone. Most of the trees had lost their leaves, but this one was still hanging on. Bright, vibrant, and clinging to life in the graveyard. Was quite ironic to me. Yeah, That's a great description. Had it been anywhere else, I might not have liked it so much. He used the same camera and lens, D800 and the 80 to 200, this time in 112 millimeters f11 and 1/160th. That's awesome. Beautiful. That's really, really cool. I love fog, and he's right. The graveyard adds something to it.
It does.
Thanks, Turner. Appreciate you sending that in. Awesome. All right, Vince Brashear. I think Vince was one of the first people to send his in. Oops.
That was it, honey.
Well, but he's sending.
It's.
Oh, okay. I got you. Thank you. Happy New Year. This is the first of 2 submissions for Best of 2020. It's very hard to choose, but I'm submitting this oak tree at sunset as my Best of 2020. Although the color was nice, I felt black and white worked best given the tree is in silhouette. I really like the contrast in the clouds offsetting the tree. Sadly, this tree is no longer there. That is sad. Because that is, I mean, you know, if I was Vince, I'd want to go back and shoot that thing several different times to see all the different compositions you could get and the different. Anyway, no longer there as it was bulldozed down to make way for a housing complex. What a shame. That's the way 2020 has been, I guess. Z6 with the 24-70 f2.8. Yeah, that's beautiful.
I like the detail in the clouds.
You know, there's a lot of negative space, but the negative space has detail. But it's, you know, it's not as much detail as the tree.
Right.
That's really great, Vince. Fantastic. And let's see. This is photo 2 of 2 for the Best of 2020. This one I'm submitting as my favorite shot. This is a 30-second exposure of the wind turbines near Sacramento. The sky is filled with smoke from the wildfire going on at that time, so the black and white seem to fit the mood best. I know how, oops, we're scrolling off the side of the screen. I know how you like, I like how you can see the shadows of the towers on the ghosted turbine blades.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you
That
can,
is
sure
very
enough,
cool.
yeah. Thanks for pointing that out, because we would probably have missed that. Thanks for doing the photo challenges. You're welcome.
I love that.
Yeah, that's really neat. That's another photo with great negative space, which is something I need to work on figuring out how to incorporate that technique into my photography for sure. Yeah, that's beautiful. Love those rolling hills, and the he probably could have stood a million different places, but the way he's got this composed is nicely balanced. You know, even though there's 2 on this side and 1 on this side, it's still.
Yeah.
This one's dead center. These 2 seem to be about the same place in the frame. It's nicely balanced. It's pleasing to the eye, for sure.
I love the long exposure of the blades.
Yeah. Who would have thought to do a long exposure of a turbine blade?
Yeah.
Really cool. Walter Becker. Thanks for those, Vince. Yeah, this is we're having a really good show tonight, and it's all because you folks have sent in such fantastic photos. All right, Walter Becker, here are my 3 best 2020 photos. They are, number 1. This is a photo of my mother's grave on the 17th anniversary of her passing. Camera was a 5-year-old Canon PowerShot G7X. How about that? I used to have a G7X Mark II, but I dropped it in the water near Volkswagen Wetlands. Shot through graduated density sunglasses. How about that? Which enhance red tones. Built-in flash fired near the top of the sunglasses. I think the bokeh is from dust in the lens being lit by the flash bouncing back on the lens.
That's cool.
That's really cool. That's really, really neat. You know, completely unique and unusual technique to make just a beautiful photo which has a lot of meaning.
Yeah.
That's really nice. Really interesting. Thanks, Walter. It's Buzz Lightyear. It's awesome. You know, we are Disney crazy in this household, so we can definitely go to infinity and beyond with you. This photo was taken during stay-at-home period. I randomly set my microphone's furry wind muff into Buzz Lightyear mug, and it instantly saw a photo opportunity. Camera was a Nikon DF, which is that retro-looking Nikon DSLR with the 70-200 f4 VR lens. That's cool. To infinity and beyond. That's awesome. And you know, I hadn't read this until just now. I had no idea that was this. We call those dead cats.
Yeah.
The wind muff for a microphone. We call it a dead cat. Very nice. All right. I think we might have some more Disney coming up. I think Walter might be a kindred spirit Disney person. I was watching the lights projected on Cinderella Castle at Disney World and decided to take a photo of the castle with Walt Disney and Mickey being lit by a small hot shoe flash with an orange filter attached to the front.
Oh, that's cool. Makes
Yeah.
them look bronze.
Yeah, it really does.
And if you've seen that statue, it's not bronze.
It's not. It's much darker looking
Yeah.
than that, but it's cool looking like that.
Yeah.
This is a Nikon D780. Oh, that's cool. That's like the D. It's a D750 with a Z6 built into it.
Oh, that's cool.
Is what the D780 is. It's it uses F-mount glass, but when you go in live view mode, it behaves like a Z6. Full frame mode with DX kit lens, AFP 18-55 VR at 40 millimeters with an SB 400. That's the small flash. That's smaller than my SB 700 flashes, but it did the job, didn't it? And then with a Nikon SZ2TN incandescent filter.
Oh, he was there during the holidays when they were putting the projections on the castle.
Yeah. Yeah, that castle, they can really do a lot of stuff to it now. They've got projectors all over the place that fire. They turn it into a screen. Very cool.
I like that.
Yep. How long till we go back? I don't guess we'll be back at Disney World until July.
Yeah, hold on, I'll tell you.
Heather will give us the exact number of days.
184 days.
184 days till Disney World. Not that we're counting. Help me find Woody. I think maybe Woody.
Oh, Woody, he said he didn't give any locations, so he typed them in the comments.
Oh, cool.
Okay, this is Woodson's Mill, Beaver Dam, Virginia.
Very nice.
I like old mills like that. They have so much character.
We should go photograph some. I almost thought that whatever this is right here, I almost thought it was a bird standing on the railing.
Yeah. I mean, there's one, like, where I took those pictures of those dogs.
Yeah, we should go down there sometime. Yeah, that's pretty. That's with the 10 to 24. That's the ultra wide that I've kind of, I think that's the one that I've kind of got my eye on. Is that, Woody, is that a DX only lens?
And is it a Nikon or is it the Tamron? Because my Tamron's...
Oh, no, you know what? Maybe it is the Tamron. Because maybe that Nikon I'm thinking of is a 10 to 20. I don't know.
Because that's the exact specs of my Tamron.
Oh, okay. Well, it's probably the Tamron. Well, in that case, you know that lens well. Cool photo, Woody. Thank you.
Oh, he said it's a Nikon. DX only Nikon.
Okay. Now I got to Google it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one that I was... Well, maybe not. Because the one I'm thinking of has a plastic lens mount. I think the one I'm thinking of is a 10 to 20. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Sorry, we got off on a tangent there. Thanks, Woody. And
Okay, this one...
look at the
Mabry Mill.
Look at the reflections and stuff.
Yeah, Mabry Mill, Virginia, Blue Ridge Parkway.
Blue Ridge Parkway. Oh, so that road right there is the Blue Ridge Parkway? How cool is that? Very cool is the answer to that question. Look at this. Look at the sky.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Nice job, Woody. I like his.
Yeah, I like his watermark.
His watermark's nice too. Same lens. He's like you. He loves that ultra wide.
I do love ultra
There it
wide.
is again.
Number 3, Cover Bridge in Giles County, Virginia.
It's okay that you didn't put your locations in the email. It's actually easier to find them in a comment.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. Look how it kind of sags in the middle.
Yeah, I don't know that I'd want to drive across it, but it's very pretty.
That's a little unnerving if you're in a heavy vehicle. It's pretty though.
Yeah,
I wonder, you think 1916 is when it was made?
probably so.
Very cool.
All right, I think that's all of them.
Look at all the pictures here tonight. I wonder if Bass Angler will get that reference. That's Dave would always say, look at all the people here tonight. All right, we're going to delete all those. Got them all highlighted.
Yeah, LOL.
He did, got it. And we will delete from disk.
All right.
Whew.
That was
a big one, but you know, we had an idea that it would be. All right, let's talk about our challenge and when we're coming back. I put Winter Wonderland, and you know, so we're coming into, at least if you live around here, the coldest part of the winter is January to early mid-February. So maybe you'll get some snow where you are and get some pictures of that. But if not, just like if you're in, if it's just stick season at your place, get pictures of that. Or if you live, if you're from Australia, send me what the weather's like down there. Cuban Rum, show us what winter looks like in Miami. So basically what I'm saying is just take pictures of whatever you want to. We're just excited to see it. Anything you want, just something that you make a photograph of between now and our live stream is going to be the first Thursday in February. That'd be February the 4th, 2021 at 6 o'clock. And as usual, send the pictures to philstreampics@gmail.com. And you don't have to put photo challenge as the subject of the email, but you can. It really helps out if you can rename your picture to yourname.jpg. Watermark your pictures if you can. I just like, you know, so there's if I accidentally fail to erase the pictures, and then I bump into your picture 10 years from now, I can know, oh, that is Woody Mallory's picture. That's not one of my pictures.
Joe says email reminders. That was a good idea.
Yeah, I'll try to do that in the last 7 days before the live stream. That's definitely something I need to try to do. So Winter Wonderland or whatever you want, we don't care. Just send us a picture that we can talk about. We love to see y'all's pictures, and make sure and go to
the 100
guy and check out his YouTube channel and give him a subscribe. That would be awesome, because I'm telling you, his channel is great.
It really
and
is.
It should not be at 980 subscribers. It should be at, you know, 10,000 subscribers. So check him out. And Cuban Rum, our good buddy, and you know, he hangs around my channel and our good buddy David's channel all the time, and he started his own YouTube channel. So check out Cuban Rum, and we'll see you guys on the 4th. Oh wait, watch this.
He's proud of that one.
I can't help it. I'm crazy about my little countdown. Anyway, thanks everybody. Have a great one, and we look forward to seeing you in the next one.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, give us a thumbs up.
Oh yeah, thumbs up's good.
People who do thumbs down on videos are mean. Thumbs up. Bye-bye.